Star Wars Eclipse developer Quantic Dream remains unaffected by NetEase restructuring. Dude, everybody right now under NetEase is panicking. Straight up. Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming. Star Wars Eclipse developer Quantic Dream has said that the studio is unaffected by the recent restructuring by NetEase. Taking to LinkedIn, Quantic Dream CEO Yamoun de Fondemer made a statement on the recent layoffs and studio closures from NetEase, saying, quote, "We were deeply saddened to learn about the recent layoffs and studio closures affecting some of the NetEase Group's divisions. Our thoughts are with everyone impacted, and we sincerely hope that they quickly find new opportunities. David Cage and I would like to express our gratitude to the fans and friends who have reached out to us in recent days regarding Quantic Dream. We want to reassure everyone that our studio in Paris and Montreal remain unaffected. We are continuing to develop our projects at full pace, with several open positions available in both locations." Oh man. If the positions are still open, dude, how far away are we from getting these games? That's my worry, right? Funded 28 years ago, Quantic Dream remained committed to strategy outlined by David and I in 2019 when NetEase initially acquired a minority stake in our company. Over the past 6 years, NetEase has been a dedicated partner, providing us with creative freedom and the financial resources necessary for our studio to grow and strive. In 2022, Quantic Dream became a wholly owned subsidiary of NetEase, aligning with our shared vision for the future. Until they pull the plug, right? In 2024, we achieved the highest revenue in our history, driven by the exceptional performance of our back catalog titles. Notably, Detroit Become Human reached 11 million units in global sales across PlayStation and PC last year, a remarkable 2 million increase year on year. Dude, that game just keeps growing. And now I only get more and more excited for when we get Star Wars Eclipse. And I gotta say, I'm probably expecting them to go multi-platform at this point too, right? Wouldn't that make sense?
I think it makes sense to go multi-platform, and I think the good thing for them, just kind of reading a little bit about the whole NetEase thing, right? And reading about Marvel Rivals, NetEase was kind of hesitant of saying, like, oh, do we really want to go in? Do we want to pay for the rights of all these Marvel characters? And look where it got them, right? And I'm going to guess, now that NetEase is so successful with that franchise, right, I think Star Wars is going to be that same thing, right? Where I'm going to assume they're going to get a little bit more freedom from NetEase because NetEase now says, okay, wait, we take this highly successful IP and we make a great game, this game's going to go crazy. And we are, I think, really, everyone is still waiting for that great Star Wars game, right? Jedi Survivor, I think the first one was good. As the games kept coming on, they never really broke through. Everyone was like, yeah, this game's good. But I think they're still waiting for that great game, right? Star Wars Outlaws didn't hit with as many people as I think everyone thought it would. I think Eclipse has, I think everyone basically, you know, they get hyped for that next Star Wars game and they've just been let down, right? And I think Eclipse is now everyone's like, all right, let's see what this does. I think they're going to have a lot of freedom from NetEase. NetEase has got a lot of cash in their pockets after Marvel Rivals. I'm curious how this game's going to go, right? Because we haven't heard a lot about it yet, Drew. Still sounds like it's the 2026 release date. We've got some time. But when are we going to get these trailers at these next game shows to make sure everybody's like, okay, this game is actually coming out next year?
I wonder if we see it at Open Night Live with Jeff Keighley, right? Summer Game Fest Showcase, YouTube Theater. We get into some of that there. It's like they got to start leading up a little bit to say, hey, yeah, we're still working on it, but here's what we're going to get into. Kind of give us not a full deep dive because I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. I think that's more of lineup for next year. But just hey, we're not done, right? We are still working on this game. But a lot of people are right now with NetEase going, hey, we just let go 6 people reportedly with one of the biggest games out this year. like it's just like, you guys took the world by storm with Marvel Rivals. Everybody's on this game. Everybody's playing it. You're still playing it. And it makes a boatload of money. Why? Because you have the Marvel IP. Star Wars, again, is another one of those IPs that people just want to play, right? We grew up watching Star Wars movies, getting into it. Dude, Disney's got a whole section in the Disney Plus app that's all Star Wars.
Yep.
We got Ando 2, Season 2 coming out. Like, there's just so many things that are coming around. People love Star Wars. And with the style of David Cage and his team over there and how they create these worlds with these choices are meaningful, impactful, and it can really, if you do it wrong, like, dude, that screws you in the game. It's incredible to be a part of these. This is why Detroit Become Human is so good. It is so beloved. My story, by the time it ended, dude, is completely different than your story, my buddy Steve's, and other people too. So cool.